My story starts when I was a middle-aged man working in the military. I was sold to the English for combat. My homeland was Hesse, or what is now known as West Germany. Serving as a chief in combat, I was sent on a mission to infiltrate the enemy line and take out their leader. As I was crossing the battlefield, staying a safe distance away, a cannonball hit me in the head. After the English had found out I had died, they retreated and left. They were in such a hurry they left me behind. But the Americans, being the blessed people they were, trying to make a better country, they took my body and buried it. My head was never found, but being the enemy, the Americans never tried very hard to find it. I was buried in the graveyard of Sleepy Hollow. But this wouldn't be the end of me, though. My legend would live on. They had taken my head with a cannonball, and now I was going to take it back. The town of Sleepy Hollow was a peaceful town in what some people might call the middle of nowhere. It was located in New York and is home to many farms and apple orchards, which are mostly owned by the wealthy Balt Van Tassel. But it is most commonly known for Ichabod Crane and the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Ichabod Crane was the school teacher of the town. He was tall, very loosely hung, with dangly arms and narrow shoulders. He also could be considered clumsy. He taught a very well-run school, and his kids sure weren't spoiled. He had a small head, big ears, and a long nose. He was often known for walking the kids of the pretty sisters home. He often helped out with the farms, too. He was liked by many people, but he was not liked by all. One major hater of him was Brom Bones and the rest of his posse. The reason for this was they both had their eye on the beautiful Katrina Van Tassel and her farm. Brom Bones was known for his athletic talent and daredevil attitude. But on the other hand, Ichabod was known for his encyclopedia of knowledge and his incredible knowledge of the New England witchcraft. His expectations were high, and he much often acted like a critic. But one thing was for sure, he sure was a popular guy.
As most of the Dutch do, they tell tales of ghosts and goblins. But as my favorite, the tale of the Headless Horseman. that was good.
I like that one.
It was like, all right. I should be going down, guys.
Okay, maybe. See you later.
See you guys later.
Luck in travels.
Many times in my life do I find myself walking in the woods on my way back home. Many times I see myself mistake a shadow, a snowy bush, or a haunting shadow, or even my own footsteps, to the sound of the Headless Horseman following behind me. Even all of the night terrors, I have always been distracted by the beautiful picture of Katrina Van Tassel. The Van Tassel Mansion was a dream house for me. I always pictured the mansion to be mine, not by money, but by marriage. Sometimes I would get discouraged by the thought of Brom Bones, formerly known as Brom Van Brunt, but eventually I got over it.
Seems like I've been invited to the Van Tassel's annual party. Smell one last chance to get Katrina Van Tassel to fall into my spider web of love. Better go get ready. Alright, better go pick up gunpowder from the Van Rippers. Time to go pick up gunpowder for Mr. Van Tassel. Looks like he just left in here for me to take. Oh. Look, an apple, my favorite fruit. Such a fine winter day, isn't it, Gunpowder? You know, you're such a good horse. Must be miserable being locked up in a barn all day. Oh, look. It's the mansion coming into view. Someday I hope it'll be mine.
Your cake, sir.
Thank you.
Next going to buy.
Good evening, Katrina.
I'm so glad you came.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
It's kind of silly. This party's on Earth.
I know, but every year my thoughts about this party get blown away to Jupiter.
You have high expectations.
I know, let's dance.
Okay. Go get some fresh air.
Yeah, let's go outside.